Hey guys, what's up? We're back with some more Zenless Zone 0, and of course we're just gonna get our scratch off. Beginning. Bones, oof. Basically nothing. But we're just gonna get straight to talking to Wise, because we haven't done any like actual story stuff in like 3 days, right? So kinda have to think about that. Bupon. There you are, we got something to share. Shepard just contacted us. He said he's going to be around 6th Street lately for work and wants to meet. Any idea what's up? Yeah, we asked him to help us scope out commissions in the outer ring so we could track down Perlman. That's why he's here. Got time to meet him now. Good thing the store is pretty empty right now. I'll close up and ask him to swing by. Not long after, Shepard walks into the store.
My old friends, the two Faithins. It's been a while. How have you both been lately?
Not too bad, thanks to you. Of course, if you could get us the business we need, things would be even better.
Oh, dear. Well, when you say it like that, I'm not quite sure how to put the next part.
Does he get bad news?
Looks like you don't have any good news for us today.
Please hear me out. It's completely out of my hands. The city has recently beefed up security measures for the election, not just on the main roads. They've also got people stationed on the hollow exits leading to the outer ring. Although there have always been quite a few outer ring smugglers using the hollows for transport, risks have skyrocketed recently, and most clients have given up on doing business in the city for now. Even if you find someone willing to risk it, those small fry definitely won't have what you're looking for. So you passed up on my valuable commission to do business in the outer ring. You're looking for a reliable source of intel, right?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Shepard.
It seems to keep my old clients happy. The less I say, the better. Just take what I'm about to say as me talking to myself. If you want to gather information in the outer ring, try to get in with the biker gangs there.
Biker gangs?
The people of the outer ring live far apart, and the transportation of supplies relies heavily on the biker gangs. They're well respected among the residents, and nothing happens there without them knowing about it. It's unfortunate that this option is beyond the scope of my business, so this is all the help I can offer you. Well, that's all I have to say. I'll let you get back to your business. If you change your mind and want to make some easy money in the near future, feel free to contact me anytime.
Thank you. We'll think about it. See ya.
Even though we got some useful intelligence.
We got a useful piece of intel, but it won't make finding Perlman any easier.
We don't have any other choice. The outer ring is completely out of our scope of operations. Speaking of which, finding intel on Perlman has been harder and harder in the city lately. Even Ferry hasn't been able to find any useful leads. Belle, this whole thing is strange to me.
What's so strange about it?
Here's what I'm thinking. The outer ring might be vast and sparsely populated, but for someone to survive there, they still have to come into contact with other people. Perlman's escape caused quite a stir, and public security is looking for him. You'd think there'd be all kinds of intel on him by now. How does a living, breathing person disappear into thin air?
Days earlier, not long after the airship hijacking incident somewhere in the Outer Ring, old oil field district. Why does this one have like an infinite timer? Usually these timers like a fraction of a second. This one's just lasting forever.
I said I give up! You win!
Now that's more like it, old man. If you'd spoken up sooner, we could have saved ourselves the effort. All right. Any other challengers? Anyone else? Big Daddy, we got the Spark Stone. Now you can't say it's not the right time for us to join the Torrid Inferno. We, the Sons of Caledon, are the strongest. This time I'm gonna swipe while the iron's hot and seize the Overlord's throne!
It's strike while the iron's hot, you idiot.
The Overlord's throne, huh? Caesar, well, my opinion hasn't changed. Since you've earned the right, go test the waters.
Huh? Aren't you coming with us?
I'm retired. This kind of action-packed stuff should be left to the young'uns. Besides, someone's gotta look after the transport business.
Caesar! Big Daddy! We found something amazing over there! Oh, it's an airship! This is the first time I've seen one up close.
Hey, Caesar, there's a live one over here. It's such a serious accident. This guy's lucky to be alive.
I feel like I've seen this face before.
It's not just any guy. This is the defendant in that vision case from the city. He's on the public security's most wanted list. So much money! Enough to drink nitro fuel like water for the next 30 years!
Enough to buy 5 steel tusks? Public security sure is generous.
Public security? No! Don't hand me over to public security! I'm begging you! I know who the real mastermind is! I have evidence of their crimes! Evidence!
At this time, inside Random Play,
Actually, I'm starting to doubt if Perlman is even still alive. We can still rely on Hand for the sacrifice investigation, but I'm afraid the Cunning Hare's lawsuit might be on hold for a while.
Master, second assistant. There is an incoming call from Billy. Should I connect the call for you?
Right on cue. Fairy, put the call through.
Oh, manager, you're home! I just sent you a message, but you didn't reply.
We're both here. What's up, Billy?
Manager, I have something really important to tell you, but I'd prefer to do it face-to-face. I'm at the corner behind Bardic Needle. Can you meet me there?
Billy, you're close by. Why don't you just come to the store?
Because the vehicle I'm driving won't fit through. Wait. A public security officer is coming over. I gotta talk to them real quick. Hey, so I'm hanging up. I'll be waiting. I'm counting on you.
Billy said his car wouldn't fit through? I don't get it. They've parked here lots of times before. It seems he has something important to say. Belle, you should go meet him.
oh, so we're still playing as Belle? Because I think I was talking about before, where I was like, I'm over Belle, I want to play as Wise now. But you're not allowed to do that. Once you make your choice, that's it for the rest of the game. So, oof. Gotta delete the account and make a new one if we want to play as Wise.
Oh, manager, that was quick.
Billy? Have you left the Cunning Hares? What's with the leaps and bounds truck in this bamboo?
No way. I'm pretty happy with my life now. And besides, the boss hasn't paid me 1 denny of my bonus yet. This truck and the Bangbu both belong to the Sons of Caledon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs. The truck has a new Eridu entry pass, and recently non-residents have had to queue for a long time to get in and out of the city. So I'm helping them transport goods. After all, I used to work for them.
I didn't know you spent time in the Outer Ring.
Yeah, actually I lived in the Outer Ring for a while. It was a stroke of luck that eventually brought me to the city. Manager, we can chat about this later. I have something important to tell you. The Sons of Caledon have intel on Perlman.
Really? So what kind of intel do they have specifically?
I asked, but that's info they don't give up easily. Manager, the Sons of Caledon know we're looking for Perlman. They said they can provide exclusive intel on one condition. They want to talk business with Faith face to face.
You mean they're looking for a proxy?
They didn't put it like that, but that's my guess. Manager, though we really need Pearlman for the case we're handling, Nicole said we owe you, so you have the final say on who to work with. Anyway, I'll be helping the Sons of Caledon upgrade their bamboo and purchase supplies in the city over the next few days, and then I'll head out to meet them. If you want to meet them face to face, you should come with me.
Go back and talk to Wise. Is that a baddie boo? I think it is. Are all baddie boos bad or no? Because it's kind of ambiguous whether or not the biker gangs are bad.
Belle,
Like
you're
gangsters,
back.
thugs,
What did
etc.
Billy want to talk about?
You tell Wise what just happened.
The Sons of Caledon, one of the Outer Ring biker gangs, has info on Pearlman. They want to talk business face to face. Belle, what's your take on this?
Finally, we have a clue since they need a proxy.
Since they need a proxy, our chances of getting info on Pearlman are quite high.
Right, but the Outer Ring is a wild place, and we don't know what the risks are. I'm not comfortable letting you go alone.
Billy will be there.
Billy will be there too. Plus, he's still doing favors for his old boss, so they must have a pretty good relationship.
All right, I get it. The good thing is that the Outer Ring isn't under New Eridu's jurisdiction, and proxies can operate there unrestricted. So, we don't have to worry about anyone finding out that we're Faithin. Belle, you should spend the next couple of days preparing for the trip and taking care of any loose ends.
Oof. I've contacted Billy and told him our decision. Belle, are you all set for the adventure? Okay, we just go now. Okay, let's go now. You're as quick as ever. Belle, looks like we're just waiting on Billy now. Soon the day of departure arrives. You're heading to the Outer Ring with Billy today, Belle. Have a safe journey. You should go meet Billy at the usual spots. While there aren't many smart devices we can utilize outside the city, Frey and I will keep an eye on you both. So you're a manager, let's hit the road. And then this is a second chance to be like, okay, wait a minute. But no. Tour de Inferno, Chapter 4. Not long after, on a highway of the Outer Ring.
Whoa. It stretches on forever.
What do you think, Manager? The Outer Ring scenery is pretty nice, right? It's also super fun to drive here.
But this road is too close to a hollow, and there are so many other hollows around.
There's nothing we can do about it. The Outer Ring lacks ether technology, making it hard to eliminate hollows. They can't even mine ether resources. Hey, you see that big guy over there?
That machinery. Is it an oil pump?
Oh, you're good. This area is called the Old Oil Field. The residents here still rely on petroleum for their livelihoods. Eh? Wait! What's up with that truck? A minute, we're gonna crash!
Billy, turn right! Drive into the hollow!
Oh my. Interesting. They actually drove into the hollow. And here I thought I'd get to see some explosive carnage.
Lord Lucius, I did what you asked. Please, spare me. Please spare me.
Although the Sons of Caledon meeting their end in a hollow only earns a 61 from me, I'll let it slide this time considering your hard work. I hope that in the future you'll remember this lesson and stop meddling in things that you shouldn't. The second in command of the Vanquishers colluding with an ether corporation in the city? That's not a joke you should make lightly.
Manager! Are you alright?
I'm fine, don't worry.
I'm fine, Billy. Don't worry.
That's good. When you hit your head on my arm just now, it made a really loud sound. That oil tanker heading straight for us was terrifying. We only made it thanks to your quick thinking. And the vehicle isn't totaled. But we've fallen into a hollow now. What's our next move?
That's what we have that we can use. Before falling in the hollow, I sent a message to Wise.
Just before we fell into the hollow, I sent a distress signal to Wise. He'll find a way to help us from the outside.
That's great! It's a relief to hear that. Right. Manager, both of you have a special condition that means you can't be in the hollow for too long, right? Don't worry. There's anti-corruption serum in the truck that I helped buy, as well as some discarded hollow data piles from the city.
Billy, looks like we have a way out.
Billy, that's our way out of the hollow. There must be a carrot in the Sons of Caledon's bamboo, plus the new data from the data piles.
Oh, that's right! You're a proxy! You can calculate a path out of the hollow! Alright, let's get to work installing the data piles!
Just
Let's go, Manager.
keep
I'll
the
start
enemies
data
off the
piles.
points.
Okay, installing 3 should be enough. You've got ethereal. Must have been drawn in by the data piles.
Don't worry, Manager. I'll handle it.
How does that have dodges? Oh, he has a baddie with him? I guess yeah, the Caledons or whatever the heck the names is. Baddie Boo.
It's my turn!
I like that Betty Boo has like a mono wheel, that's cool.
Got one installed! Manager, let's go to the next location.
There's a lot of stuff in this area. Like, it's better than the typical hollow place that we're at.
Seem tougher than the last ones. Manager, find someplace safe to take cover.
Betty Boo rolling out.
Quit moving! I've got plenty of bullets!
Am I even hitting? Does it lock on? Maybe that's what I did. Just more shut up. So, got nothing out of that.
Try this! It's my turn! Quit moving!
He pushed himself out. Of course, more guys.
All right, just one data pile left.
Let's move!
These don't matter, they're just gonna blow
Don't
themselves
worry,
up.
Manager. I'll take care of these guys in no time. How are you holding up?
All good. I can manage. Huh? Did you hear that?
Yeah, Betty Boo's not too bad. Honestly, I might like upgrade him. For myself.
Uh-oh, it's a big guy!
Let's go back to the car and get out of here.
You can do it, Manager! We're almost there!
I'm really not built for this level of activity.
hot minute, little bro. Oh, so this is the proxy I've heard so much about.
Come on, brother. You've gone a bit rusty.
All right, here we go. It's time to shine.
Perfect block is triggered when an enemy attacks, blah blah blah. To activate EX special parry. Hold on. Okay, so whenever we use our special, we can actually parry with it. After allows you to activate EX special attack overpowered shield bash without consuming any energy. Activates that, or it ultimately grants all squad members a shield while it's active. The shield holder's attack and anti-interrupt level will be increased. When assist points are sufficient, hold basic attack to launch basic attack dead end, which sucks them in, consuming 1 asset point or assist point. So the shield blah blah pulls together.
Alright, boys. Let's get to it.
Show me what you got, bro.
Good. Don't know the timing, so I don't know what timing's supposed to be for that.
Confident today.
Nah, it's just that I can't get a reimbursement on anything over 10.
It's like when I have to actually physically have hit attack hit me.
Only champions make history.
That was a close call, little bro. If we'd been a few seconds later, you would have been chomped to pieces by ethereals already.
Don't worry, big sis. I'm made out of tough enough stuff to hold out.
Brother, you have nowhere to run, but you've still got a mouth on you.
Lighter, you just don't know me well enough. My body is made out of enhanced materials now. Forget about ethereals. Even Nicole wouldn't dare hit me barehanded.
Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough stuff? Something cool is pretty high up on the pecking order.
Oh, so you mean you're literally made out of tough stuff?
So, big sis, Lighter, how did you end up here?
Oh, I got a strange call earlier from a young guy. He sounded terrified and said you fell into this hollow.
So it was the deputy manager.
Lucy thought it might be a trick, but the intel he gave about you was flawless. And he even laid out a rescue route. Oh, so this is the legendary proxy, huh? Who'd have thought?
Thank you, it's all thanks to your timely assistance.
Thanks. You arrived just in time.
Hey! Proxy! What's wrong?
Manager! Manager! Stay with me! Quick! We gotta get out of here! Hurry!
S. Just don't get hurt that much. Time passed after you lost consciousness in Blazewood.
I have to take some of the blame for this accident as well. We, the Sons of Caledon, must honor our guests with the finest funeral! Lighter, you will be carrying the coffin.
That's a heavy responsibility.
We'll need to keep the hearse driving steady. Piper!
Got it. I'll make sure it's as smooth enough.
Bernice! Of course, you'll be handling the cremation.
You got it! Just gotta burn everything to ashes and smithereens!
Lucy? Lucy?
Can you all stop goofing around?
Don't be upset. It's not every day we get to have fun with the cremation ceremony.
You don't have fun at our guest expense! Bernice! Put away the flamethrower, now! You guys are driving me nuts!
Belle, how are you feeling? Are you hurt?
He's here?
Sorry. We got a little carried away. Welcome to the Outer Ring. May you rise from the ashes.
And yes, I'm going to comment it. They gave Caesar a massive amount of jiggle.
Phaethon!
Don't think I haven't
I would
noticed.
have thought you'd both end up here all because of an accident. Must have scared you back then, huh? Relax! You two and Billy are thick as thieves, so that makes us friends.
The compliment? Right. We've been in the same boat for a long time.
Yeah, right. We've been partners in crime for a while now.
Time for a formal introduction. We're the Sons of Caledon, a biker gang from the Outer Ring. I'm the current boss, Caesar. Billy should have already told you why we invited you. The Sons of Caledon need a favor from you. As for Pearlman, his airship crashed here in the Outer Ring during landing. He's lucky to be alive, but he's badly injured and hasn't woken up yet.
What? You mean you have Pearlman?
Yeah. Wait, didn't Lucy tell you? Don't worry. We'll make sure he heals up. And once he's awake, we'll hand him over to you.
Wait. Caesar, are you stupid? Negotiations haven't even started, and you already handed over such an important bargaining chip?
Negotiations? Bargaining chip? Lucy, again with the pettiness. This kind of manipulation and leveraging? That's not very overlordy.
Easy for you to say. I worked my butt off to keep this info under wraps just for today. If we can't strike a deal with Phaethon, where do you expect me to find a reliable proxy for the Tour d'Inferno?
The Tour d'Inferno is our business. I never planned to count on anyone else. Don't worry, Proxy. You coming to the Outer Ring is a sign of respect. Even if you don't agree to help us, I won't go back on my word about Pearlman.
Caesar, we appreciate your kindness. But as they say, no work, no reward.
Wise is right. Actually, we only came today hoping to get a bit of information on Pearlman. We could never have expected what you're offering. Since you've been so honest with us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
Straight to the point! I like it! Can you relax a little now, Lucy?
Thanks, Phaethon. Your willingness to help will be huge for us.
What is the Tour d'Inferno? Could you tell us some more about the commission details?
Can you give us more details about the commission?
The Tour d'Inferno we mentioned just now. That's what we need your help with, Proxy. This is the biggest event in the old oil field. Only the strongest squads of bikers can compete. It's a test in the Hollows to find out who's the best.
Caesar, there's no way they'll get it when you put it like that. Let me explain. Simply put, the Tour d'Inferno is an off-road motorbike race that crosses through a hollow. Only 2 teams compete, and the rules are simple. The first team to cross the hollow, reach the finish point at Cinderglow Lake, and throw a spark stone into the lake, wins.
Such a dangerous race. What's the purpose of such a dangerous race? Maybe.
What's the purpose of such a dangerous race?
Never knew you held such a dangerous
The
race.
purpose of the
That's not what she
Tour
said.
d'Inferno is to regularly ensure the safety of our oil resources. After all, oil is the lifeblood of the old oil field. Naturally, for us biker gangs, the Tour d'Inferno also serves another purpose. The winner of the race becomes overlord of the old oil field motor league.
That's right, Phaethon. The Overlord is recognized as the top dog of the Motor League. The current Overlord's faction is called the Vanquishers, and their boss held the title for years. I've been itching to challenge him for a while now.
I see. Lofty aspirations. Caesar. If all you think about is shallow stuff like that, it won't be long before the sons of Caledon are mine. People are gunning for the Overlord spot for more than just becoming the top dog. We're not some school kids hooked on fighting manga. The future of the oil industry in the old oil field relies on the support of the Motor League, in every sense of the word. And as the leader of the Motor League, the Overlord is in charge of assigning transport routes. That means they hold real, tangible power. For the past 6 months, the Vanquishers have only given us the worst routes. They're definitely messing with us behind our backs. But when I went to confront them, that smug second-in-command Lucius just said the Overlord isn't in the old oil field right now, and the routes are decided at random.
Speaking of the Overlord, he hasn't been seen for half a year. Who knows what he's been doing? But Lucy, what are you afraid of? Even if the routes aren't great, with our skills, it's nothing we can't handle. Besides, you're just mad because there's nowhere to buy makeup and snacks on these routes.
Shut up, Caesar! Didn't we agree you wouldn't criticize me in front of guests?
What? You call that criticism? It's the truth. And you're the one who's always calling me an idiot. You think I don't have any self-respect?
You ruin one's plans each time you open your mouth and expect me to praise you?
Yeah. Lady Lucy Montefiore, I ruined your plans. Are you forgetting who's the one who was so excited about meeting the legendary proxies that she couldn't sleep all night?
Enough, Caesar! I challenge you to a duel! Today's the day for the Sons of Caledon to change hands!
Bring it on! Then we'll see who's scared. Lighter! Come here and be the judge!
What was that all about? Are they gonna be okay? So, what was that?
What was that all about?
Well, it's fine, Proxy. Don't worry. This is a 2 or 3 times a day kind of thing.
Yeah, it's no big deal. Just don't get roped into being the referee, or you might end up on the wrong side of both of them.
Anyway, Proxies, it's great to have your help with the Tour de Inferno. Let's give it our best shot.
It's getting late, Proxy. Why don't we camp out here together tonight? Gas station here is closed, but it's totally safe here as it's not far from the town. Oh, you mean that fugitive, right? Just like Caesar said, his airship crashed in the outer ring and we found him. We were about to hand him over to public security for a reward, but before he passed out, he kept yelling something like someone else is behind all this, and I've got proof, so we kept him. As we suspected, Permanence knows something. Oh, your expression tells me that what he said must be important to you. Good to know. Relax, only we know that he's with us, and we've stashed him in a secure spot for treatment. Well, they're going to be fighting for a bit longer, I'm afraid. But don't worry about it. They usually duke it out for far away, so they won't disrupt your sleep. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I hope they'll patch things up soon. Yeah, they fight and make up in a flash, even quicker than Steel Tusk's engine eats gas. Alright, let's save the chit-chat for tomorrow and catch some Z's today. You must be beat. Young guns need to get enough sleep to grow up healthy. After a long day, we took the Sons of Caledon, generous offer, and stayed overnight in Blazewood the next morning. I'm guessing the Steel Tusk is the 18-wheeler. I'm surprised at how well I slept in a new place. Must have been exhausted yesterday. Now my eyes feel way better after a good night's rest. I haven't had to do this in a long time, probably like a decade. Like sleep in a new place, but I remember that being like nerve-wracking to have to sleep somewhere that isn't your house. I wonder if Wise slept well. It took him a week to get used to a new pillow last time. We've already been here just randomly in one video, so we've already seen this place technically.
Morning. Did you sleep well? You were exhausted yesterday, right? As soon as your head hit the pillow, you were out like a light.
How do you know that?
Billy, where's Wise? I haven't seen him.
Oh, I just took him back to your store. The other manager and Caesar decided that they're gonna move some of the equipment into your car and set up a mobile proxy workshop.
Move the hard drive here.
You mean moving the HDD equipment out here?
Right. The other manager said working in the city would make communication difficult. Plus, smart devices are few and far between in the Outer Ring, and long-range data transmission could slow us down.
Oh, morning, Proxy. You're awake. Billy's right. You'll be more efficient working from here in the Outer Ring. Don't worry. We'll take care of the power and network connection. Even in the Outer Ring, you'll be, walking on thin ice.
Suddenly feeling nervous about the work environment. Did she mean to say, like, efficient water? I don't know.
She probably meant we'll take to it like a fish to water.
By the way, before the equipment arrives, let me take you to Blazewood and introduce you to the townsfolk. Lucy said you might not be used to roughing it with us, so I got the mayor to prepare a place for you.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
It's no problem. After we get back from town, go talk to Lucy and the others. I heard from your brother that you need to collect some holo data before the race. Lucy and the gang are also preparing for the Tour d'Inferno. You should be able to help each other out.
Okay, where are we going? Over here on the elevator. Greet the mayor with Caesar. Lever boo. That's his only job in life, is just pull lever. Unfortunate for him. Casa.
Casa! I brought the proxy to say hi.
Oh, Caesar. So this is the proxy from the city? Guess folks from New Eridu start working young, just like us.
Who is this young lady?
Caesar, who's this young lady?
Young lady? You city folks talk funny. I'm Casa, the mayor of Blazewood. The Sons of Caledon have taken good care of our town. So if you need anything, just let me know. You can stay in the house behind me tonight. Sorry, it's still got some stuff that hasn't been moved out, but I'll get someone to clean it up.
Hey, Casa. I noticed a lot of people in town making these woven items.
We don't have a choice. The pipeline to town still isn't fixed. Without a gas station, all we can do is make handicrafts to earn a living. Luckily, we got a big order recently, and with the Tour d'Inferno coming up, the sunflints are selling like hotcakes.
What's a sunflint?
Oh, it's a kind of handicraft woven from straw. During the Tour d'Inferno, almost every house in the old oil field hangs them up.
Oh. It looks like a dream catcher, but it's not that. It's obviously not that. A craft made from straw and blazewood for the residents of the old field district. It's also an important decoration for the Tour d'Inferno. The center of the ring bears a unique image. It's likely holds some significance. Yeah, a person falling into the fire. Pattern looks like a face. The pattern looks like an upside down person.
This pattern looks like an upside down person.
Wow, Proxy! You're pretty smart. The upside down figure is the first overlord of the Motor League. The elders in the Outer Ring also say this design is the face of the god of sun and fire, guiding the hero to ignite Cinder Lake and return safely from the hollow.
Must be a story behind this special pattern.
Such a unique pattern must have a story behind it, right?
Yup! Actually, this pattern represents the legend of the first Overlord's Tour d'Inferno. Though the old oil field can still produce oil, did you know the core oil field was swallowed up by a hollow decades ago?
Isn't oil susceptible to aether corruption?
Wait, isn't oil susceptible to ether corruption?
Mm-hmm. After the disaster, etheric matter seeped through the underground facilities and oil pumps, ruining the shallow oil reserves. But luckily, the collapse of the only deep drilling facility formed a unique natural gas vent. The burning gas kept the etheric matter from spreading further down.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake.
So the natural gas vent is Cinderglow Lake?
The appearance of Cinder Lake saved everyone's livelihoods in the old oil field. But even with Cinder Lake, we can't rest easy. Natural gas and etheric matter burning together can easily turn into ether crystals building up around the lake. If left unchecked, more and more crystals will build up and eventually block the vent, extinguishing the lake. If that happens, the underground oil will be doomed.
There was a time when Cinder Lake nearly went out. In order to save it, a young man and his friends risked their lives to enter the hollow and blast open an ether crystal using a special spark stone, just like the one in my hand.
Okay, the cube. The proof of entry for the Tour de Inferno, filled with a special catalytic fuel. After throwing it into the Cinder Lake, it can react with the natural gases and aether compounds to detonate an explosion, clearing the aether crystals nearby.
But the hollow was treacherous, and they didn't even have a carrot with them. By the time they reached Cinder Lake, it was almost completely covered with crystals. Out of desperation, the young man rode his bike into the only spot that was still burning in Cinder Lake and managed to ignite it.
So, everyone makes sunflints in memory of his sacrifice.
Oh, Proxy. I never said the first Overlord died there.
It's normal for the Proxy to think that way. After all, everyone who went to Cinder Lake with him thought he was dead, but a day later, he miraculously emerged from the hollow alive. Folks say the god of the sun and fire was moved by his bravery, allowing him to be reborn from the flames. Since then, the residents have drawn his face and the image of him diving into Cinder Lake on their sunflints. There's even a line from a folk song that goes, "Diving into the fiery sea, the hero returns valiantly."
Glad the story has a happy ending.
Right? If it ended tragically, the Tour de Inferno wouldn't be so epic! Of course, the first Overlord did more than that. After he returned, he gathered all the biker gangs in the old oil field and formed the Motor League. He also made the rule that the Tour de Inferno would be held every few years to prevent a similar crisis at Cinder Lake.
Yeah, that's why the Tour de Inferno continues to this day. It's still a feat only the strongest bikers can accomplish, but for us residents, it's become more of a festival.
Looks like we lost track of time chatting about the Tour de Inferno. Interesting topic. It's useful to proxy work, sure. I'm glad you think so. I need to talk to Casa about powering your equipment, Proxy. Why don't you head back to the gas station and meet Lucy and the others? Okay, back up. So just came down just to talk for a second, then go right back up. Then once again, Lever Boo, his only existence. It's a pull lever. Then Lucy and Bernice over here. Bernice just looks so weird, I think, actually. Except the heels, then the small legs. So, it's not necessarily small legs, but like small calves. But she's tall but short at the same time. It's weird. She looks tall, but she's really short. With how they've made her body. Like, just her design and her proportions make her look weird. I mean, I want Bernice. Don't get me wrong. Don't assume I don't.
Proxy, you made it. Proxy, didn't Caesar say you were just going to meet the mayor? What took you so long?
Don't like her voice though. I think they might have changed her voice. I'm not sure. Just like Sokaku and someone else got their voices changed. But I don't really like Bernice's voice here.
We saw the sunflints in Blazewood
I have to
and
hear
ended
it
up
some
hearing
more.
the legend of the Tour de Inferno. So that's why Caesar was so pumped up. After all, that's her favorite story. She even said her dream is to become a hero, just like the first Overlord. If she really wants to be like the first Overlord, she better forget those childish fairy tales fast.
First Overlord really existed, right? You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy. Yeah, I don't think I like Bernice's voice here. I don't think it fits.
You're not a fan of this legend, Lucy? It's not that I dislike it, but come on, we're all grown-ups here.
Are you?
We should look at things realistically, don't you think? I The Torrid Inferno only happened a few decades ago. How come it's turned into this huge legend? But using an act of God to spread his story far and wide? The first Overlord must have been pretty smart.
Lucy, Caesar said this kind of old person talk will give you wrinkles.
Nonsense! Don't listen to her lies! I use exfoliating face masks every day. No way I'll get wrinkles.
That's probably why you will get wrinkles. Do not put on makeup.
Proxy, you can see it too, right? The Torrid Inferno is less about heroics and more about the first Overlord securing control of the old oil field.
Your thinking is like a city and entrepreneur, or, speaking of which, Caesar called you Montefiore.
Speaking of which, yesterday Caesar called you Montefiore. Lucy, are you related to the prestigious new RaleyDrew Montefiore family?
Prestigious? You're being a bit too generous to new money, aren't you? But yeah...
Oh, breaking up the new money word instead of old money. Didn't expect to hear that. You gave up city life?
So you're from the city? What made you give up that life?
It's because I never wanted that kind of life where everything is already laid out for you. Plus, my dad only cares about profits and business.
Exactly. It's different in the Outer Ring, especially in the old oil field. The Motor League is all about freedom and justice.
That's what they say. But to survive, you can't forget about profits and business. Take the Sons of Caledon, for example. Employees need paychecks, vehicles need maintenance, and we need supplies that the city won't sell us. Which means we need connections and money. Proxy, I wasn't just making it up when I said the Overlord's faction is targeting us. The Sons of Caledon have had better rep than the Vanquishers these past few years. So, of course, they're jealous. But the recent bad routes we've been getting have hurt our income, and recruiting new members has been an issue. So, for the future survival of the Sons of Caledon, we have to take the Overlord's title.
Got things figured out. It's good to have you around.
You've got it all figured out.
I knew someone as sharp as Phaethon would get it. Brute strength and passion alone won't get you far. Just watch. It won't be long before I beat Caesar and take the Sons of Caledon from her.
So, I mean, she's doing the hoity-toity laugh, but she also
You
has
wouldn't admit
these
it earlier, but it turns out you lost last night.
hoity-toity gloves as well.
I didn't lose. It was just a momentary truce. After all, prepping for the Torrid Inferno is what's most important now. I can put becoming the boss on the back burner. Proxy, let's talk business. The other Phaethon mentioned this morning that the lack of holo data in the Outer Ring is affecting your ability to perform in the Hollows. So for now, we'll be going into the Hollows with you to gather data.
Oh, I also need your help with something. The vehicles for the Torrid Inferno need some modifications. We need to get a hold of the necessary parts.
Same moment.
Belle, I'm back.
Good job, Wise. Come on, I'll help you set up the HDD.
No need. I just tested the voltage and network speed here. The HDD is working fine. Fairy and Eos are pretty excited to be in the Outer Ring, but it's a new environment, so it'll take some getting used to.
Let's warm up for the Torrid Inferno with the work we've got on hand.
All right, Belle. If you're ready, let's get going.
Now we've got two things to do in the Hollow. Collect holo data and buying vehicles. Caesar and her crew said it doesn't matter which task we handle first. I'm leaving the call to you, Belle. Let's get moving when you're set. If you are curious about the Commission or the Sons of Caledon, talk to Bernice Lighter, Piper, and Piper. I'll just go say hi to everyone. Sure, I'll wait for you here. Can't get control back. I guess it's just new notifications somewhere. Enhanced security measures at the entrance and exit of the city. Mail. Event is about to end. Into the Pale Wasteland, which we have not done. probably will not do, because we're not far enough into the story yet. I don't think we need to be like in the end at chapter 5. We're only in chapter 4. We just started chapter 4. So, chapter 4, Tour de Inferno. So maybe betrayed or not, unexpected challenge. Quick thinking to self-rescue is not, it's kind of like a lame title, so let's just say beginning chapter 4, Tour de Inferno or something like that. I'm just thinking like title names. Now, I want Piper desperately, but we don't have the resources to get her right now. Because we have 2 summons, we don't have enough of these yet. We're at 80, so we still need another 60, which is going to be pretty hard. So we can't really roll these too often, and we got to save these for whoever's going to show up here in 3 days. I mean, we can get Piper and Sokaku if we roll on. We have her here as well. I kind of do want all of them, actually. It's like, I don't want Miyabi. We have enough for, I think, 90, right? For the next characters, but just having 20 free is like, don't want to waste 20 of that. Gee, ice, do I just get Miyabi? Or roll on Miyabi real quick? Just to see if we can get a Piper. I've held out this entire time, but it looks like I might just like dip in just because we have enough to roll on the next people if I even care. I just want Piper, and if we get Sokaku, it's great. Single A, that sucks. Because it could just be a W engine, yeah. I was hoping to get these though, so at least we got that. This is the guy as for him, so at least we got another one of those. And this is why rolling sucks. Okay, at least get 2 A's. Oh. An S? Whoa, what is with this? An S and 3 A's? What the heck? They heard me out first ones, Miyabi. Like, what? I was not expecting that. That's basically in the 11th pool in the banner. Miyabi showed up. In what universe? So I guess I won't use it. I was gonna say I'm gonna have to put it as a thumbnail for the video now, but no, we'll hold out on doing that. I already had an idea for what the thumbnail's gonna be. So Miyabi, can I get a Piper in here too? And or Sokaku? So we gotta still see who or what the other 3 A's are. So I'll click this. Sokaku! We got her. Well, she sounds so weird. Like, bring back the other voice. Well, can't bring back the other voice actors. They don't want to be here, but can you make them not so Paimon-y, please? And then there's an engine, another peacekeeper again for the Seth. Couldn't remember his name. Piper, please let the last A be Piper, because we have Sokaku and the peacekeeper. So there's still one in here. Piper. That's what I'm talking about. Let me sit here and stare at Piper for a second. So we got like everything we wanted. We got Miyabi, we got Piper, we got another Sokaku, and then another peacekeeper for Seth. Even though I'm not gonna use Seth, but we have that for him. Okay, and obviously the rest of everything else is just nothing. Yeah, let me screenshot that. Only 16, which is like, oof. But what can you do? Well, I guess I was rewarded for that. See, I didn't want to roll a Miyabe, but I mean, if they want to give me her, then cool. So how much do we have now? 104. So, I mean, we already have both of these. Is there another set of people somewhere? I don't think so, right? It's just those two, but they'll change at the end of the month, so 2 weeks from now. Yeah, definitely was not expecting that. So let's upgrade Sokaku. Sokaku triggers core passive, Blade Banner, or additional ability, Group Set Meal. The buff duration is increased by 8 seconds. Group Set Meal or Blade Banner. Let's see. I mean, this is our passive, isn't it? With a flag. I don't know what Group Meal is. Making rain, grab a bite, frosted banner, wait for my snacks, guarding tactic, sweeping strike, cooling bento, fanning mosquitoes, rally. Is it this? Pudding slash. Yeah, I have no clue what that is. But at least she gets 8 seconds more of fly the flag buff or whatever. And now we finally have Piper. So I'll probably like upgrade them off camera at some point. I'll have to remember to do that. And of course we have Miyabe here as well. Anomaly. She has, what is Piper? Anomaly physical. I assumed she was fire. So we can kind of have her with Corin. You're electric. Fire, electric, physical, fire. We can technically have a physical team with Billy and those others, but I don't know about that. Yeah, I couldn't have been any luckier than that. Because she's my favorite. We got her, even though I didn't want her, we got the S rank, and we got Piper. Put on Piper there. You edit the agent display, so
awaiting further instructions.
You're out of here.
This is the path I follow.
Envy, why are you even still here, honestly?
Standing by.
Oh, there we go. That's.
Let's take a break.
So I got her, Nicole. I mean, you shouldn't be here anymore either.
Go ask my colleagues.
Do we put her here? I mean, I don't really. I kind of hate her. Let's just go with that, I guess. I kind of need them to be like in different spots, though.
Is it work time? Is food included?
I didn't want to get rid of her. I wanted to add her. Now she's at the end. Oof. This is just going to be like annoying to rearrange, I think. Where's Piper? Miyabe's here too, of course. Now I am become Piper. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end with that. That couldn't have gone any better for an ending. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Remember to buy my stickers and think about becoming a member. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we're working on watch them and subscribers. And don't forget we have a throw now as well. And shout out to members, EmmyStarr and RaleyDrew. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Tune to the next episode. Like, share, comment. Know the do. See ya.